Yeah, very big welcome to you, my dear Virgo. And of course, always a big welcome to those who felt like that this constellation holds an inspiration for them as well. You're getting today a second reading with the Sun in Libra. You had one all the way at the beginning of the month. And now you're getting a second one. So I'm not going to go into the details. I just want you to know that I always do the reading exactly on the day when the moon is in your sign. That means when I look at the moon, I see Virgo constellation behind it. And when I look at Libra, I see the constellation of Libra behind the sun. The yoga position for Libra, equilibrium, harmony, balance that you find through holding yourself through your hips in your center so that your hands can hold yourself in your own scale. Here are the people who feel all this powerful energy above them. And the yoga position for you, my dear Virgo, is simply the hands in Namaste as well, like here, but now you are standing and you are looking at yourself here. This position is there so we can see that she's looking at us, right? So it's this straight connection of I'm looking at you here. You have the opportunity to see the future and the past self in the present moment that is recreated again and again through the cosmic egg. Your court card is the Knight of Pentacles. If your birthday is between August 13 and September 11, this is your court card if it comes up in the reading. I am using only 12 cards from the 22 major arcanas. I have listed them all below, the ones I'm using, and also on what position, and also all the court cards dates are down below in my description. I read the small readings from left to right, the 365 days cycle, and the big reading that you get once a year is the soul reading. I read from right to left, which is the 25,800 spin the earth thus to the left around its own axis and then divided through 12 gives us an age. We are currently in the age of Pisces. And so when we look at the sun behind Libra constellation right now in this month, we have the age of Pisces behind it, shining through the moon behind the sun, this power of look deep into your subconscious, because that's what guides you, that's what actually controls you. In your last reading, when you had the sun already in Libra, the message was the new moon in Libra holds an important message for you. You had the Queen of Voices coming up here, and you had the child, and you are here in the center as well, looking at this child version of yourself. So let's have a look what the second reading is wanting to tell you. Libra is ruled by Venus, and you are ruled by Mercury. So on the position of the Fool comes the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords is a sadness, a mental breakdown into a feeling of something within you feels that Saturn in Libra is this connected to. You have these two crosses at the expense that's saying things are always dual, but if you take the effort to be in the center, you will overcome any sadness or any difficulty or any mental mind situation that is testing you right now, right? The Three of Swords is always like a very painful situation. It's a situation there are, you know, two men and one woman, or two women, one man. But for me, it's more the world pain right now. I feel it. I feel what's going on also with the war in the Ukraine. And I feel that this is heavy on us. It's questioning we're questioning what's really going on and why we're in a situation like this. On the position of the Magician comes the lightning, and the lightning is telling you with the 30, now there is an additional 0 added to the 3 here, so you have a 3-3. He's saying, we let you know that we're bringing down something, we're bringing down some energy to awaken you, to make you realize, okay, don't worry, things are sometimes the way they are, they have to come in this way. Saturn in Libra, right? So if Saturn is in Libra, there comes a very harsh energy through this, you know, scale that she holds here, and she has one sword that's pointing upwards. So that's the sword that's going up, and the scale is that, yes, duality is difficult here. And the lightning comes down and says, okay, but also remember, there is a powerful energy, the powerful energy of now 3-3 with the 0, the power to overcome, no matter what it is, the energy of deceit or of feeling that something is not going the way you think it should go. Because on the position of the High Priestess comes the Magician. So there is something coming to you saying, don't give up, don't lose hope, allow now the High Priestess, the number 2 on her position, to come the one, that one sword, that one energy that goes up, that one lightning power that comes down and is letting you know you are a magician. Within, deep within, you are holding the power to be in your center and not be in the duality anymore. This duality is needed, so you have a choice to come into the center. Because then on the position of the Empress comes the Emperor. The Emperor is looking at him and is saying, okay, here I am. I got the power. Now I am giving birth to a new beginning in my head, because this is Aries. And she's sitting here. She also has the Venus symbol. And she's giving birth to this energy that wants to be here. And this is Aries. Aries is fire. Aries is exactly what the Magician is having here as the empowerment. And they're all looking into the cycle from right to left, right? They're looking into the big soul cycle. Nevertheless, we have to go here in this world. We have to go also from right to left. That's the outside influencing your inside, and the soul cycle from right to left is the inside influencing the outside. So always remember when you see this, that you have the power. You have the power to change the situation. On the position of the Hermit comes again the Emperor, Salvador Dali. You see the Emperor now looking straight at you and saying, okay, so you turned yourself, and you can see he's also facing the big cycle. He's facing the soul cycle. So Virgo is letting you know, yes, you see this. She's looking at you, and he's looking into the big cycle. So through Aries, you're realizing something, that you can start something completely new. And now he's looking at you. He's like, okay, you did it. Good. Now, what's next? What are you going to do with that, right? Where are you going to go? So you have a 4-4 portal. 2 times 4 is the creativity in your heart, to listen to your heart and to live with that what your heart desires the most. And just do it, right? Like Aries. It's an idea, it's in your head, but still remember, when it's in your head, it's already something that you then can just trust and let it be, and let it have its movement, have its energy. Now, if I put you here, you see that, right? If I put you here, you're coming from that. You're going into the small cycle. Here, as a spirit, you're recognizing, yes, I have come from the Emperor, and I seen what he is doing, and he showed me that there is a soul path, but there's also a path going now forward. And so here, then, when you go into the small cycle, into the life, into this everyday life, then you are having this empowered energy behind you. Then comes on the position of the Wheel of Fortune, listening. Now, something really interesting happened. I have also always a German reading before this one, and I picked the German deck, and here it says 26, the transformation of the heart. And that's exactly what, in a way, 2 times 4 is. There's a creativity in how you touch your heart. And the 26, of course, is then the 8. It's that infinite symbol. If I calculate the 2 Aries together, 4 is a 4 portal, but can also become an 8 if I calculate it together, but I don't do it. And so then comes the 6 that say, listen to your heart, listen to this transformation that is coming to you, and listen always to your heart and follow only your heart, because then you follow the seed that just gets put into the earth and is growing towards the light. They do it naturally. They don't think about it. They don't question situations like we do. They just follow the light. And so you are invited to listen and to follow the light and to follow this energy. On the position of the Libra comes the moon. And so this is telling me, yes, behind Libra is the age of Pisces. The moon is letting us know there is a path up the mountain. There is a path past dualities, past the dog and the wolf. There is a path that lets you know you gotta go further and further, and you gotta recognize that certain things are out of your control. You just have to allow yourself to be like this seed and grow up, and allow the age of Pisces to let you come out of the subconscious, right? Let yourself be led by a spiritual message, by the spiritual energy that is always around you. Because then on the position of the Hanged Man comes the Lapis Lazuli, which is the number 29, which is then an 11. An 11 is then a portal, a 1/1 portal, which you have here with the Magician, then 3 times the 1. And 3 times the 1 is the power in beginning new, knowing that anything begins when you decide that it begins. Here you have a 9 when I calculate it together. So understand that you need to listen. You need to listen. You need to feel. You need to listen to your heart, right? Remember, it's always in your heart. There is the biggest transformation, because it's on the place of the Wheel of Fortune that is saying Jupiter, the planet, the biggest planet in our solar system, is constantly changing. Everything is changing, and so you are changing constantly. You're constantly coming out of something and learning through that this crystal is speaking about you realizing that there's a spiritual truth, there is enlightening, there is meditation, there is a consciousness in unity, and there is an inner vision. If you listen to that, you can follow that, because this is what the Hangman does. He turns upside down, and in that upside down turning, he will get and receive the message. He will get and receive the lightning that's coming down, and it's that clear message that's saying, I am here, or we are here, we are helping you, we're guiding you. If you do one step towards us, that's all we need, and that's all you need to know that this is there for you. Because then on the position of the moon, right, which is in your sign, comes here the number 56, again an 11, and it's the wall. So these obstacles come to us, these situations, these difficulties come to us And then we can awaken again and again. We can awaken to our true power. We can awaken to then the Emperor that is saying, okay, I am in charge of this, I control this, because the Emperor is coming on my position, is saying, be an Emperor, even you are a hermit. Listen to your heart and listen to your subconscious that is evolving again and again, which is now in the age of Pisces behind the sun. Listen again and again to that there is a spiritual message in everything there is. And interesting again, here comes also a second card of the German deck, and I don't know why this happened. It just happened. Sometimes I'm just distracted, and so here comes the fallen angel. The fallen angel is a moment of, with the wall, is saying, okay, you gotta let go of being in control, because the enlightenment happens no matter if you want it or not. No matter how much you work on it, it's maybe not ever gonna come. If it comes, it comes. So let go and see that the wall and the fallen angel is something that is speaking to you. And this is a 10. And the 10 is leading you back to these two. Right? Knowing that you have the heart to listen deeply to what is necessary, what is important, what is really, you know, important in this life, in this world. Because then, on the position of the sun, comes the volcano, comes the fire, comes the clarity, comes this new land that you're forging with the number 9 above. And then that's a 9-9 portal with the moon, right? So you have a 9-9 portal that the moon behind the sun is an oxymoron. And now the sun is coming and saying, yes, this oxymoron is liberating you. It's like exploding. It's the volcano that's creating new land, is speaking to you. So it will break the wall. It will break you open, because this angel wants to come down. It's almost like this spiritual energy that is wanting to come to you, saying, okay, awaken, awaken clearly, because then on the position of the judgment comes the one message, the only message, the most important message, the confidence to know and feel this affirmation beyond a doubt. I am all that I need to get what I want. The number 77. Very clear. The message is clear that you have here a 1 and an 11 and an 11. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times the 1. The courage to speak about a new beginning, a new way, the way you do things, a new way of how you manifest things, a new way of how you break through this wall, how you break through like an angel that is falling. And if you spread your wings, you're not gonna fall, you're not gonna crash on the ground. And that's exactly the confidence that you are gonna get if you realize, yes, you could fall, but you stopped it, right? You stopped the fall because you know somehow you need to break through certain energies, and you get the information of here, the judgment, the confidence to say, I am all that I need to get what I want. You enough. You're really enough. You even have the emperor, right? You have everything you need. You have the magician. You have the power to even see Pisces, which is opposite of you. This is your opposite energy. So you've been in the shadow world through Pisces, that is in the age of Pisces, and you are looking for the star. You are looking, right? And you have been in the shadow side of Pisces, but deep within you know how to go to the light, because you kind of know that I am all that I need to get what I want. And you see how this little tiger is going in this way, and on the position of the world, you see that the 7 of Cups is a sign of Venus in Scorpio. Venus, which is connected with Libra. Venus in Scorpio is that everything is an illusion here in this dimension, and that the seven of emotions are teaching you to allow you to see that life is with the 777, 3 times 7, that inner spiritual knowledge that you're gaining is all you need. It's always only just that it's all an illusion. Everything we see in this world is an illusion, and that you just gotta find within you the connection. Even if your angel is falling, it doesn't matter. Sometimes an angel needs to fall to realize that he is an angel. And so this illusion here in this dimension, don't let it break you. Let it make you more confident and step forward, right? Step out. And of course, if I would go this way, then he's stepping into, and you start realizing, yes, everything is just an illusion, but the light that's coming down, the lightning that's coming down, that is not an illusion. That is a clear power that I can find by using the sword that goes up, by understanding, by connecting, by allowing to fall, by allowing to transform into whatever now you realize who you truly are. Your true power is within and not from the outside. Wow, what a beautiful message. I mean, this is a difficult, right? This is a difficult situation. Always been, right? And also this is not easy to handle, but I think you get the idea. You realize something very powerful is coming to you, that you are a magician, that you are that powerful energy with those 2 emperors. So just do it. So I hope I see you in the next reading, because then we see behind the sun, the constellation Scorpio, you have on the position of the world, you have Venus in Scorpio, right? And so we're going to look deeper into this illusion. Until then, I thank you so much for being with me. Namaste.